Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. In between episodes, just been doing some smelting. I ended up canceling that large order, the large crafting, just so I could do parts of it all at once. But now that we have all the dust and everything made, it's much easier. So I think right now I'm doing the yttrium that we need. I think it was like 500 and something we needed. I did all the enderium, so 1300. Those were all pretty quick. The Vulcanus smelted that stuff up really fast. I think it was doing 8 yttrium in 3 seconds or something like that. And same with the enderium was going really quick. I think it was about 15 seconds for 8. So that was faster than the regular blast furnace. But yeah, so the two big ones that we need are the osmiridium dust. I still have a lot more to go, and the HSS. That's also like 4,000 ingots of HSS ingots. But I'm just kind of letting my battery kind of fill up a little bit here. I can just kind of giving it a bit of a break. I also did a lot of research in between episodes. Like a whole lot of episodes. Basically did everything in the first few chapters that doesn't have any warp. So I sat on that thing and probably did about 100 different things, all these wand foci and stuff that I probably won't even use, to be honest. All these things, which I'm not going to use. All these, I mean, there's just tons of it. I actually don't know if any of this was actually needed, but yeah, I don't think this is needed. But basically the reason I was doing all this, there's a couple, like the magic mirror, because it has warp, I didn't do it. Infernal furnace. But the reason I've been doing that is because I want to get rid of this warp. And because the bats and everything is really annoying. We look at the quests. It's under Adept, I think. Nope, Novice. Alright, so here's the warp effects. So we can see like the fake explosion, we've been getting that for a while. The spawn bats is 15, poison warp is annoying, the jump warp boost. So I've been getting all these. And then we get new ones at 25. 30 is a big one because you do start getting lightning. But I think I'm at 24. I can't remember actually. I can actually we can get an actual number here. Why don't we craft that up? Yeah, plenty of those. So this arcane litmus paper, if you right click on one of these, it'll tell you what your exact warp is. So we have 16 permanent warp, 8 normal warp. So as we can see, we're right on the border. Like the next we're at 24, so the rain warp is 25, etc. So nausea, I hate that effect. So I really don't want to start triggering all this stuff until I'm ready to get rid of it. And one of the ways to do that is, I don't know what that actually does. I don't want to do it because it's gives a moderate amount of warp. So I would like to know what I do that before. But basically this warp tier will let us get rid of all our warp and we can get rid of all the bad effects. But for this we need icorium. Icorium? Whatever it's called. And that opens up, see there are some warp effects. That opens up when I do the required research, and basically it's almost all the vanilla, almost all of these researches. You have to do them all, but yeah, we still have some that I have to do. So I'm probably going to do these all at once, and the way to find out is Kami Unlocked, if you didn't know, and it'll tell you which ones I have left. So I have the Bone Staff Infernal Furnace, Flux Scrubber, I don't know what the Primal Arrow is, Mass Grinning Devil, Mirror Hand, Mask Angry Ghost, etc. So we got a few, and those are basically all the like Flesh Golems and Core Butcher, Advanced Golems. We need to research all those. So I'm probably gonna do all those at kind of like right when I'm ready to craft up this stuff. Because like I said, we're gonna need Icorium. I'm not gonna do that today, but sooner than later, I think, is... I don't even think I can... Yeah, pull it up. So we're gonna need, I think it's... Where is it? It's this. We need for the... And this actually gets really good armor, too, I believe. So I wouldn't mind crafting up some of this armor as well. I think that'd be cool. So that gives warping 3. I don't know what that does. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing in between episodes. All right, but moving on, one of the things we're going to need for the superconducting coils that we're all crafting up, and now that I have it actually paused, I think I'm going to craft up another centrifuge. I kind of need it. One that's kind of separate from the other one that I have. I mean, I guess I don't need a separate one, but I need a more advanced centrifuge. And the reason I need that is to get trinium. So if we look at trinium dust, you can get it from a centrifuge, the impure, but I want this one. All right, so deep iron in a large centrifuge gets you small piles of trinium. So every like 4 deep iron, you get 1, but you do need a LUV, and I could either do the small one or I can just do the big one. So I'll probably just do the large centrifuge because it's not too bad to make. So I guess let me go ahead and craft all this stuff up. I mean, I have most of this stuff. I mean, I've crafted it before, so I have all the recipes for that. I may even have, yeah, I have some of the stuff already crafted. So yeah, let me do that and we will come back. All right, should we try that again? There we go. So we got enough for that. I got the cabling, I got the export bus, patches, everything is there. Now, really quick, before I start doing this, I'm actually going to get this stuff going. And I already forgot how many I needed. 27, 26, I think it was. Do I have enough? Yep. So we'll get all those going. Just make sure. Pretty sure. Yeah. I don't even know if it could. That's funny. It goes so fast. Can't even insert them fast enough. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just gonna kind of throw this down wherever. I'm not gonna build out in a room, obviously, because we were planning on moving. But I want to kind of get this going. I do need some channels, or no, I don't want to put it on there. I do need LUV. I guess like right here would probably be fine, because then I can just throw it right here, attach it to that. Yeah, I need an import bus. I forgot to grab that. Actually, I'm thinking I have an export bus, but maybe I should do an interface instead. Yeah, maybe I'll do an interface in case I have recipes that need to be... I don't know. I do not know about that one. I have a feeling I'm probably going to need an acceleration card as well. Man, I wasn't very prepared with this, was I? This is tungstate. I had 21,000 tungstate, so I'm just using it up to get the tungsten and use up some hydrogen. Because I have quite a lot. So that's what that is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, let me... I'm trying to think of... I can't remember if I have any centrifuge recipes, actually. Do I? No, I don't even have a centrifuge hooked up to... I have this one over here, but it's not really... I just have random stuff in it. It's not hooked up to, like, auto crafting or anything. Apparently I threw sticky resin in there for something. Don't remember why, it's been in there that long. Oh, I remember, it was for glue. Yeah, glue for circuit boards. Alright, do I have everything here? I'm just kind of getting distracted. Acceleration card. Alright, there we go. I should probably just do 2 input buses now that I'm like changing my mind, but oh well. Alright, so we've done this before. I'm not gonna talk about it too much, I don't think. Let's see. How about like right there? Does this go in the middle? Yeah, because it's like a big whirly thing. I don't... Oh, something need to be... Oh, just the controller front center. Right. This will throw... This isn't in... No. Right? Nope. Yeah, let's move it over. Just in... It's not going to be here long anyway. I don't really need to worry about this. Alright, muffler there. That in the middle. No, I'm probably going to do... Where are we? We'll do input and output on this side. Just because it's easier if they're on the same side. How about we throw maintenance hatch on the back? This will probably be up like that, and I think that's everything, right? All right, there we go. That's annoying. Yeah, it's a bit weird you can place, like it'll form with the stuff when it clearly doesn't form. Did it even like... Yeah, it's still formed. I could probably run it like this. Should we try? I'm actually kind of curious. It didn't count that because obviously it was not fully formed, but I'm curious if... Oh, there it is. Acting weird. Alright, will it work with missing parts? I'm kind of curious. Why don't we try? Just double check that's LUV. It is. so it's got power. It still says it's formed, even though it's missing something on the front. Enabled. All right, let's see if it runs. Let me grab some deep iron. I'm probably not going to throw all this in there at once, but let's just throw like, what we throw 4 in and see what happens. Is it going to run? All right, doesn't look like it's actually going to run. I did do this right. Yep, there it goes. All right, so it's not going to run without the full thing. I thought it would be funny if it did, though. All right, so what is that? 4 seconds per. That's not too bad. So I probably don't need a thing off that because it's not going to go that fast. Am I out of cables? Holy cow. No, because I crafted some before. All right, so there is the trinium. I guess we should just do an export bus because I don't think this deep iron is used for anything, is it? You can blast furnace it, but like, what is it used for? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Not used in any recipes except for tools. What about like plates? No, just tools. That's all it's used for. So yeah, I guess we'll just throw it in there. Just get it all converted. Because we're gonna need, I think it was 300 trinium. I want to say. And maybe if I turn this, it's not going to input, right? No. Annoying. I'll leave that there. Just, nah, I don't need it there. I keep like doubting myself. I don't have anything that I craft on demand with centrifuging. And does this, no, it's actually going, well, we'll throw that in there just in case. Depending on if I throw something else in there, it might need it. All right, so there is the large centrifuge. We are getting our trinium. Let me throw some of this stuff back in my bags here. Throw that away, throw that away. All right. All right, there we go. I can't play Minecraft when I have like really cluttered bags. It drives me crazy. Ooh, 23 and 22. I think that's the highest we can go though. 23, 23, and then it starts acting like weeds, I think, if I remember. It'll spread weeds to adjacent crops. All right. Anyway, so we're getting our trinium for the superconducting coils, and I think the only thing we need left is the osmiridium and the HSS ingots. I want to say so. We're making pretty good process here, or pretty good progress. Did we get all the Endira? Yeah, so that was really quick. Let's just double check, because I have used some stuff. I may need to craft a bit more. Anything else? Smelting it, looks like? No. Looks like everything else is done. We just need to make some cables and a whole lot of HSS dust. What are we at? 11 billion. I can probably get some of this stuff going. Should we start that up? Well, how much do I have? 4104. Yeah, let's get all this going and see see how this works. I don't want it to use helium. I think that uses helium, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't want it to use helium. So what is the 28 seconds each? Oof. All right. Let's throw that in there and see what it does. So 8. Yeah, it's about the same. All right, so this is gonna take a while. For sure. 4,000. Yep, that is gonna take a while. All right, so we'll get that going. Maybe I should do like 1,000 at a time, maybe, or something like that. Oh well, I'll just kind of let that, I don't know, I'll let that run for a little bit. And let me cut here and figure out what we want to do next. All right, I am back, and if we look at, take that out, 204 seconds if you don't use helium. And if we do use helium, you can see it is actually quite a bit better. So it'll drop down to, I think, 68 seconds. Yeah. So by using helium, it is way faster. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stuff out, actually. Because if we look at this, this is 110,000 EU per tick, and this is only 12,000 EU per tick, and this is actually faster. So this does 8 in 68 seconds, and this does, I think it's 9 seconds each, so it's actually faster to use it in here. Obviously having both run would be fine. I'll have that running a little bit until I kind of run low on power, I guess. Let me just throw a lot back in there. Anyway, so basically, I think I do want helium, but the problem is getting the helium is a bit of a pain. I am replicating it, but I have gone ahead and thrown down my miner over a bastnite vein. So we got a whole bunch of this monazite. And we can get helium from that. I think you get 10 per monazite. So as we can see, I have a whole lot of monazite from that one vein. So why don't we go ahead and we'll do that. And then we get purified. Is it not working? Or is it going? Is it running? Yeah, it's running. What if it's sending it directly to my... this? Oh. Did I just look too soon? Oh, there it is. Right, it probably just didn't pull it out soon enough. Anyway, so we'll do this. We'll get the monazite, then I will Send that through a fluid extractor. So we'll extract all that, and yeah, that'll just help supplement our helium, because I do have some helium, but nowhere near enough. I only have 165 buckets. So I think it is 4 monazite per. We have about 8,000-ish. So it's 2,000 buckets of helium. I probably should go ahead and throw my miner. It looks like it's done. I am thinking about possibly upgrading it, actually. Maybe that would be an idea. I have the tier 2. Why don't we maybe go for the tier 3? The only thing is you need an EV energy hatch. But you get a bigger fortune bonus. And you get an even bigger one with that. That needs osmiridium, though. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. But if we look at our inventory, I have a whole lot of different types of blocks here. And the reason for that is I've been doing a little bit of building, just kind of throwing around ideas and trying to see kind of what I want here. But basically, I've kind of just done a little bit of just a little bit of building, and this is kind of what I'm going for my kind of main building, I guess you would call this. I'm not going to have everything in here, obviously. I do think I'm going to go with multiple buildings. I think that'd be kind of cool. Different styles and stuff I think would be kind of cool. But for the main one, I think I'm going to go with this. I do like the white bricks, so I want to keep those, but trying to decide, do I want nether brick or do I want regular brick? Just kind of seeing how I feel about stuff. I really quite like the nether brick color with the white. I don't know, I think it just looks kind of cool. But yeah, I'm trying like just different kind of floorings and just kind of seeing what I like and what I don't like. Lighting. Obviously we have there's no monsters spawning under here because there just isn't any monsters in this world. I have done some testing. I went far away so mobs can spawn and nothing spawned under here, so I think this is going to probably be my basement kind of look. Yeah, now I'm like, does it need to be this high actually? I'm like, I don't know if it needs to be that high. I don't plan on putting any buildings or anything down here. I may raise this up one actually. So it's only 4. Basically, so I can have, like in the other one, I'll have my power cables up at that level, and then I'll have my A up at that level, and then I'll be able to walk underneath. But yeah, I'll have to kind of figure that out. Like I said, this is all just kind of testing and seeing what I like. I don't know how big this is going to have to be. I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of kind of figuring out and calculating how big to make this central unit and what I want to put in this one building. So just get rid of this. I don't need that. I don't really need ethereal essence though. But I don't know. That's kind of what I've been kind of working on. It's going to take me quite a while to do this. I'm not a very good builder. But I don't know. I'm kind of liking this so far. I do think I'm going to switch to nether brick though, I think, for this main building. Maybe I'll use brick on like another one. But anyway, I just wanted to show that off. And quick update here. I processed all the monzonite, and as we can see, I've already put quite a few into the fluid extractor, and we got about, I think, 12,000 monazite from, I think I had about 7,300 ore, I think. So you do get quite a lot from one vein of bastonite. You get a ton of it. So I think I got, even though there's more ore Bastnite ore, I actually got more monzonite out of it. But I just threw a fluid export bus onto the fluid extractor. So yeah, that's just going to go away, produce helium for me, and yep, we're making progress here. I have 2,800. Just have a 1,400 more to go. All right, we are back, and I'm just looking at the quest here. So we're making the superconducting coils. I need 32 LUV machine casings. So those... Oh, right, we already did those. I totally forgot about that. Throw them there. I think we're going to need more of those. I feel like you need about 80. With how big the fusion reactor is. Could be wrong with that, but they're very easy to make. They're just the chrome. I have finished up crafting all, or smelting all the HSS ingots. I have the monazite coming in, sort of. I think it hasn't quite gotten down to the level of monazite yet. Yeah, hasn't reached it yet, but I am still sending all that through. So yeah, we just need the last bit of osmiridium. We have 3,460. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let's try 700. I guess we'll try 700. Oop, that's not what I wanted. I just had it craft more. Oh well, I use tons of this stuff, so that's not the end of the world. All right, what I meant to do was this one. Let's do 700. All right, and then we'll send that in there and get that going. I'm trying to remember, I think it may actually be cheaper than this. I can hear bats. I know some of them got released in here. Where are you, bats? I can hear you. I just can't see you. I wish they showed up. Well, I could probably put them on my minimap. Can't I do that? Or are they like show mobs? Show animals? Yeah, it doesn't show up with those, unfortunately. That one is my golem. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will continue. I think we're closing in on the fusion reactor here. I'm going to continue crafting up this base. Like I said before, I'm going to have to kind of count out how many. I don't know how big this is. Obviously, I don't want it to be... It's going to be a rather large building because it's going to be the kind of the main one. But what I'm thinking is putting a lot of my just kind of the auto crafting ones that I use for auto crafting, not necessarily the ones that I have like chains of machines, kind of like, what was this one for? All right, that was indium, wasn't it? Yeah, so like indium. I'm not going to have this set up in the main building, I don't think. Oh, there it is. How'd you get down here? Or like this. This is a chain. I'm not going to do that, but all the ones that are meant for auto crafting, like, yeah, like any of this stuff, like in assemblers, I'll put like my well, I don't know, because there's a multi-block for that. So I gotta kind of figure out what I'm gonna end up doing here with the stuff. I am curious what the assembler. I think it's really difficult. Not the assembly line. Assembly. Ah, here it is. Couldn't remember what it was. Large scale auto assembler. Yeah, it needs LUV. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it needs a lot of stuff that we are kind of using for the fusion reactor, so I'm probably not going to do that. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to go around and kind of figure out exactly what I am moving over to the main base. And like all this stuff will go to the main one, because this is used in all my different recipes. But say like this is creating silicon rubber. I don't know, maybe. But we'll have to figure that out. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching and have a good one.